Hello, my beautiful scented people. Welcome back to my world of fragrance. I have a bit of a wacky one for you today. I wanted to film a sexiest fragrances for women video, so based on luxury and niche fragrances. And since I wanted to have a man's perspective on it, I thought I would just drag my boyfriend along into this video. He's quite a private guy, so he didn't exactly want to be in front of camera. He didn't feel comfortable doing that. So I was like, you know what? I'm making you do this anyways. To you, he's really just a floating torso weird thing. But he's gonna let you know what he finds are the sexiest fragrances in my collection, and hopefully you guys enjoy this one. So he's made a selection of 11 of my fragrances that he finds are super seductive and enchanting. So the first one that he chose was Sublime Balkiss by the Different Company. And why did you choose this one?
Well, I guess this is the only fresh fragrance that I like from your collection. I'm not much into fresh fragrances. I like more heavy, bit oriental. This is quite likable, more common, I would say, from all your collection and from all the fragrances that I've picked.
So this fragrance is quite a fresh floral fragrance. And this one is devoted to the Queen of Sheba, or inspired by the Queen of Sheba, who is a biblical figure. So it's, you know, nice, light.
I guess this is the only fresh floral fragrances that I've picked from all your collection. I'm not much into these type of fragrances, and you're not either, actually. But this is very beautiful, feminine fragrance, I would say. Very, very feminine.
Yeah, and you like feminine fragrances on me versus masculine, because I do love my masculine fragrances.
Well, I wouldn't call them masculine if you wear them, to be honest.
Right, yeah.
Half of your collection, I get more than half, actually, I could wear them too.
Yeah.
And even on the fragrances that I've picked, more than half, I could use them easily.
Yeah.
But not this one.
So it does adapt to your skin whether or not you use a masculine or feminine fragrance. It doesn't matter. It really just works with your skin chemistry and, you know, becomes what it eventually is. So, okay, next. So we have Bois d'Ascès by Naomi Goodsir, and this was in my winter lineup, one of my all-time favorite smoky fragrances. Why did you pick this one?
I really love the smoky notes and the way it smells on you. It's really amazing. I think this smells even better when you spray it, like during wintertime on your scarves or on your clothes. I really love that.
Yeah. Is it like, do you find it captivating that I smell smoky? Like, some people might not think that that's a sexy thing. Why is it that you find that sexy?
Well, I like the scent of it. I really love it. I don't know how to describe it. I would even wear it myself. It's a fragrance that any man can pull it off easily, but I really love the scent of it.
Do I seem like more mysterious when I wear smoky fragrances?
Well, I don't know. It's a winter fragrance. I wouldn't like this fragrance in summertime or when it's hot outside. But during winter, when you spray it on your clothes, it's really, really amazing.
Okay, cool. So next we have Ramon Monegal Flamenco. I had to do that. So what is it that you love about flamenco? Why did you choose this one?
Well, first of all, I love the packaging. Not that I really care.
You're not the one using it.
I know. I don't really care much about the packaging, but this one I really love it. And I found this fragrance very, very sensual.
Yeah. And what is it about it? Like, it does have some fruitiness to it.
Really? I don't like fruity notes.
Smell it.
Well, it's very, very unusual, I would say. It's very unusual, but I don't know. It's very sensual.
But what is it that's sensual? Like, do you find it sweet?
This fragrance, I find it just feminine. It's very unusual. If I smell it, I wouldn't be able to say what's in it.
Yeah, that's the magic of Ramon Monegal's work. And I've done a review of this one as well. So check it out. Flamenco, guys.
I don't really like fragrances that smell like fruit or like very sweet, but this one is really great.
You don't like gourmand fragrances?
Not really.
Yeah. So next we have Shem-el-Nessim, and this is a fragrance from the house of Grossmith. This is from 1835, so it really is, you know, an old school, old glamour type of fragrance. And Grossmith doesn't have very many fragrances in their line. Why is it that you picked this one? Like, a lot of guys don't like old school fragrances, so that's interesting.
Yeah, this is probably the only old school fragrance that I've picked, and I don't know, this is just like getting into a time machine, and it takes me like back to the Middle Ages or like even 2,000 years ago. It's really amazing. It's like watching a movie. It's like watching a historical movie.
Yeah. And why do you like that on me? Like, do you want me to smell like history? Well, you do love.
Well, sometimes
you do love history. So.
I love history. Yeah. And this is the only very floral that I've picked, isn't it?
Well, the ones that we just mentioned were a bit floral. Yeah. Oh, I love this one. This is so amazing. Definitely check out Shem-el-Nessim by Grossmith. This is a classic. You have to try this fragrance, even if you don't like it or it doesn't suit you, because it is a little bit classic. You still need to get your nose on this and Grossmith London in general. Such a great heritage brand. So now we have one of my favorites from Xerjoff, and that's Farce. I'm surprised you picked this one, actually.
Why? Because I use it sometimes as well?
Well, you don't really use this. This is my fragrance.
Well, I use it too sometimes.
No. This is my fragrance. Don't touch it, please. So why did you pick Farce? I mean, I love this. I find this so sensual, but I didn't think that you thought the same.
Well, I don't really know. It's like a very nice mix. It's not warm. It's not fresh. It's just, it has something. It's really difficult to describe. I find it oriental, but not like those heavy oud fragrances, but it's just more elegant somehow.
Yeah. And like, do you find that this is strong? Do you smell it on me? Because
Yes.
it's one thing to smell it on yourself, but do other people actually, you know, feel it?
Yes, absolutely. It's not like some of those fragrances that smell like from 6 meters or 10 meters away, but it lasts quite a lot, I would say.
Yeah, and this is very Middle Eastern vibe. It is a wonderful haze of sensual ambergris. So if you like Orientals that are not necessarily amber based, because this isn't very heavy on amber or anything, then check out Farce by Xerjoff. But do you like the Middle Eastern style fragrances on me?
I do like them. I like them for myself as well, but I don't really like when you wear like oud, heavy oud.
Yeah.
I think that is a bit more masculine somehow.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
that's annoying. Next, we have from Maison Kurkdjian, Baccarat Rouge 540. And this is such a cult fragrance, isn't it? Like, do you smell this on a lot of women?
not really. I don't walk around smelling at other women, to be honest, but this is...
It has a big sillage, though. Like, it's one that you notice.
Yeah, absolutely. But I love this fragrance because it's so unique somehow. It's cold, sharp, it's difficult to describe. It's like the one from Monegal that you can smell, but you don't really know what you're smelling. I know you describe this fragrance as sweet, but I don't find this sweet at all. I found the red bottle that you have a bit sweeter.
Mm-hmm. And men do like wearing this one as well. Do you, like, you never wear this, and I wouldn't let you either, but...
No, I find this very feminine.
You find this feminine. Yeah.
I love it, but I wouldn't wear it.
Yeah, and this is the EDP version. It's not the extrait. The extrait, why didn't you...
I found that one a bit sweeter, to be honest.
Yeah.
They're both beautiful.
Yeah.
They both have that nice touch, but this is nicer.
Okay, and you don't like too sweet, so you think the extrait is a bit too sweet?
No, it's a bit sweeter. It's still a beautiful fragrance, but I prefer this one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Baccarat Rouge 540, definitely worth your money, ladies. This is getting so popular, which annoys me, but this was pretty much like a signature scent for me a couple of years ago. So yeah, I have multiple bottles of this, as you may have seen in my Maison Kurkdjian video. Great one. Okay, moving on. We have by Serge Lutens, Tubéreuse Criminelle.
Yeah, I was quite surprised at picking this one. I hate Tubéreuse. And when you said it's
I'm not a big fan of Tubéreuse either, but this one...
Well, I don't know. You said it's called... It has a lot of Tubéreuse, and when I found out, I was a bit disappointed. But I really like this one.
Why were you disappointed? Like, you just avoid Tubéreuse?
Yeah, I don't know. It smells like an old lady.
Don't say that. We don't say old lady here, okay?
Yeah, sorry.
On
you can see my face. So.
You don't say old lady. That is not. It's the term is classic. But yeah, Tubéreuse Criminelle is my favorite Tubéreuse fragrance of all time, or until this day. And it's just so seductive. It has a camphorous undertone to it. Let me know if you'd like a full review of this one, because yeah, I'm just in love. I find it so seductive, isn't it? Like a very seductive Tubéreuse.
It smells like an old clean closet to me. Yeah,
like it's that camphor that's in it that really is wonderful. Check this one out. So now we have from Roja Parfums, Ti Amo.
Well, I picked this one because I got it for you, and you've used quite a lot, I see.
I haven't used that much, but you know what? Like, this is really a special occasion fragrance. It isn't one that you can just spray on whenever, wherever. So it's not that versatile, but I do love it. I really do. This was a beautiful gift.
Well, I guess this is not a fragrance you can wear every day.
Yeah. And when is it that you gave this to me? Was it some anniversary? He has no idea. He's so bad with anniversaries and stuff. Like, we actually never
It's
really...
better, isn't it? I just gave you a present.
Yeah, we never really celebrate. Yeah, I'll take the present. What is it that you like about Ti Amo, besides the fact, like, why is it that you bought this one for me?
Well, this is amazing as a present. Look at it.
Yeah,
Come on.
presentation.
It looks so beautiful.
Yeah.
And it is sweet, but it is as well so rich. It's not like those boring vanilla fragrances that you just smell like vanilla and that's it.
Yeah.
And this is gourmand, but it's only probably gourmand that I've picked. I don't want you to smell like food.
There's so many layers to this fragrance. Honestly, the notes list is like crazy, endless. It is a opulent fragrance. It's extravagant. It is in true Roja style. So I love this. I think I'm going to wear this one today.
Oh, really?
Stop it. I do love this one. Ti Amo by Roja Parfums. Okay, so now we have from Aljazeera Perfumes, Chateau. And this is one that I bought recently in Dubai.
Well, I was part of the purchase. We picked this one together, so this is one of the last
Did
fragrances.
we really pick it together? I think I picked it, actually.
Well, you paid.
Okay, giving that away. I picked this fragrance myself. There were so many different choices. You never said this was your number one.
Yeah, it was my number one.
Oh, whatever. But this is like, I've used quite a bit considering how strong this fragrance is, and I've lent this to him once. And what did you think? Like,
I loved it. It was like in my suit for like 3 days.
Amazing quality. Aljazeera Perfumes, if you're looking for Oriental style fragrances, they also have different types. Like, they also had freshies. They had some variety.
But this is a fresh start as well. Like, the top notes are quite fresh in this one, isn't it?
Like, I actually don't know what notes are in this because there isn't much information about this online, and this was kind of like one of those things that I just found by chance. There's some oudi elements to this. This is like woody. It's sweet at the same time. This is unisex. The first day that I wore this, I walked into work and it was like compliments galore. If that's your thing and you know you're interested in that, but you smell this one, it really does give you a beautiful sillage. And I've never smelled anything like this. So hopefully they will still be making this when I run out of my bottle. Otherwise, I'm going to have to get a backup. So thank you, Aljazeera Perfumes. I love this creation. So next we have from Olfactive Studios, Woody Mood. I love Woody Mood. I'm so glad that you picked this one, actually. What do you think about Woody Mood, and why did you pick it?
You purchased this only recently, right?
Yeah, this is a pretty, almost full bottle. It's quite new.
Well, this is a dry woody fragrance, but it has a sweet undertone, I would say. So it's a very beautiful blend, and it really suits you.
This is extremely spicy to me. Do you feel that?
I find it more woody than spicy, to be honest.
Well, it's called Woody Mood, but I just find this to be so unique. This is similar to Féminité du Bois from Serge Lutens, if you're familiar with that fragrance. It used to be Chateau Féminité du Bois. And this is so spicy in a delicious way, not in a gourmand way, but it's just like spicy and captivating and sexy to me. This is exactly what I was looking for in this moment in time. So
I would wear this too.
Yeah, this is definitely a unisex.
We'll share this one.
Definitely unisex. Most of these are actually, except for maybe like Flamenco, Ti Amo,
Baccarat.
Baccarat, that's debatable. But yeah, I just love Woody Mood. This is long lasting as well. Have you ever borrowed this one from me?
No, not really yet, actually. I found out about this just a few days ago.
Yeah, so do you want to borrow this?
I will, definitely.
Yeah, I'm not going to let him.
Mm.
So next we have from TFK, the Fragrance Kitchen, as it's called as a full name, Youth Memory. And this was another gift from you.
Yep. Well, of course I have to pick this one.
Why do you like Youth Memory?
It feels like I only
Actually,
gave
I
you
requested this
sweet
as a gift.
fragrances. Well, I picked this one actually because I found this in the closet and you didn't spray this in a long time. And it reminds me when we started dating, I think.
Aww.
You can be romantic sometimes.
And why is it that you like this one? I mean, besides the fact that it reminds you of when we started dating.
It is a sweet fragrance.
Do you want to smell it?
Yeah. I found this in the closet. I was like, oh, look at this. Look at this orange man.
And it's called Youth Memory, so.
Yeah, when we were young. Well, I still am.
So this is a saffron and vanilla fragrance. You smell the vanilla in this, or?
I don't smell the vanilla at all. I found it sweet, but not like those boring vanilla fragrances.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a straight up vanilla fragrance. It's more about the saffron and the spice that is subtle. It's like a beautiful, subtle, like when you cook saffron, that kind of feel is in this fragrance, and they've done it magnificently. I absolutely despise the bottle. I think it's hideous.
You shouldn't say that.
I can say that. The Fragrance Kitchen has different designs on each of their bottles, and they have some beautiful designs, but this one was like one of my least favorite designs, and I was like kind of trying to gravitate towards not smelling this one, but once I did, I was sold. This is just so good, and good quality too. So last but not least, we have from Tower Perfumes, L'air du Désert Marocain. And?
I know this is one of your favorite fragrances. I didn't choose this to make you happy, but I really like this too. The spicy, the leathery, and the woody notes are really
He tries
amazing.
to steal this one from me all the time, and like, this is my scent though. We can't be sharing fragrances, right?
I know.
Yeah, so does this remind you of me in any way?
Somehow I associate this fragrance to you.
Yeah.
And I really love it. I would wear this too, but I try not to steal it from you.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say it's a feminine fragrance, but it's a great fragrance.
It's an incredible fragrance. It's one of my favorites, and I'm sorry to have to share that with the rest of the world, but I've had
and
this,
with me.
And with him. I've had this in my collection for a very long time before it became this hype bomb that it is now. So it kind of saddens me when something becomes so popular, like Baccarat Rouge. It used to be my scent, you know, so... but yeah, number 2 from Tower Perfumes. So we thought we would include some fragrances that this guy actually dislikes to kind of give you an idea of what my boyfriend doesn't like smelling on me, but I go ahead and wear anyways. So we have 3 fragrances here. The first one that you dislike is Moth by Zoologist. So sad.
Well, what am I going to say? It smells like, I don't know, an animal.
He absolutely hates Moth, like, and this is one of my favorite fragrances.
It kind of bothers me.
Yeah. Is it the animalic part of it that you don't like?
I guess. I don't want you to smell like an animal.
Animalic doesn't mean that you necessarily smell like an animal. Like, I find that to be, you know, it's an alluring thing when you smell kind of animalic.
Yeah, like an animal.
Well, I find it sexy. It's called animalic, but it's not necessarily, I don't know.
I don't really like this one. I don't know what's in this fragrance. I'm sorry, I don't like it on you, and you're clearly not using it anymore.
No, I am using it. What are you talking about? This is like, one spray is like power. Like, this is a really strong fragrance. And it's not one that you throw on every day either. Like, this is one of those more impactful fragrances that you wear every once in a while and then you're blown away by it again. So yeah, sadly he doesn't like this one. I love it and I will continue to wear her. Thank you. So next on your hate list, you chose one that was surprising. Like, why do you hate this one? This is Gentle Fluidity by Maison Kurkdjian, and this is probably the second top bestseller after Baccarat Rouge. This is really popular now as well.
I love the brand, to be honest, and I wouldn't say I hate the fragrance or the scent of it. It just doesn't suit you. I sprayed it on a blotter, I smelled it on the bottle, and it smells nice. But when you wear it somehow, it doesn't really suit you. I don't know if it's too sweet or too gourmand or what to say. It's just not you.
Yeah, like, I don't know if it's like my skin chemistry or what it is, like with super sweet fragrances, it just doesn't work out. But I love this one on myself. Like, this is not I wouldn't say this is super sweet. It's not gourmand either. This is a beautiful vanilla veil. Like, it smells like, oh, it's just so cozy. It's a cozy vanilla fragrance. and I love it.
Sorry, it doesn't suit you.
I find it so alluring. Oh well. Clearly I use this one, so haha. And your last most hated fragrance really pisses me off because I love this one as well. It's Monte Cristo by Masque Milano.
Well, this is spicy. I usually like spicy fragrances on you, but not this one. I don't really know what it has.
It's animalic too.
Alright, here we go.
Yeah, you don't like animalic.
Definitely not on you.
That's really sad. Like, do any of your boyfriends or partners like animalic fragrances on you? Do they find that sexy on you? My boyfriend really doesn't. He hates animalics on me. Like, is it just not feminine to you?
Definitely not feminine.
When a woman smells animalic?
It doesn't even smell like a perfume.
Yeah, but you like animalics on yourself.
Some of the fragrances I have animalic notes. These are not my top fragrances anyway, but definitely not on a woman I wouldn't appreciate.
Yeah, sadly, ladies, stay away from animalics, I guess, if you want to allure a man. I don't know.
Sorry.
But I love Monte Cristo from Masque Milano. Definitely check this one out as well. All right, so there you had it. 11 of the sexiest fragrances niche edition for women. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments. Maybe we'll be doing a designer fragrance version of this with the flying torso. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I will see you in my next one. Bye.